Hi, I'm Jared McGrath, founder of Smart WFM and author of The Digital Workforce. Today I'm here to talk to you about Apitome software. This is a new age, disruptive way of completing business cases within your organisation and using these business cases as an ongoing business management tool. Before we get going today, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about Smart WFM and a little bit about myself so you understand the journey to get here with Apitome software. Smart WFM is a proud UKG services partner, and we've been involved with Kronos for the last 20 years. We are a digital transformation consulting company. We provide UKG Kronos consulting services, and we also develop business cases for organisations like yours. We provide our services on demand when you need them, under a flexible SLA, and we deliver based on outcomes. We have a strong presence through Asia Pacific, and we also use this strong presence and we service clients all across the globe. I am very passionate about writing, about giving back, about raising the bar, and about putting you, the client, in complete control. What I realised, having delivered hundreds of projects over the years, is that the path to workforce management and human capital digital transformation was repeatable. The same things happened over and over again for you in your organisation, in your industry, to achieve success. So I was very fortunate to be able to take the time and to write a book called The Digital Workforce, which is really a recipe on how to achieve digital transformation success in your organisation. The book is divided into two halves. One is very much around what is digital transformation, and the second half is a framework that you can apply and learn from to achieve success in your organisation. There is a new edition coming in 2021 featuring updated interviews, and I'd like to thank Aaron Ain as the CEO of UKG for providing his inputs again to the new edition of the book. I'm a regular media commentator. I love thought leadership, and I like to give this knowledge to as many people as I can. Smart WFM as well has a very strong social responsibility, and we're always looking to give back to organisations or foundations that have special meaning to us via the Pledge 1% Foundation. So let's really start talking now about Apitome software. In business, there's always an age-old problem. There's a yin and a yang between balancing the needs of the shareholder and the finances of the organisation, along with balancing the needs of the people in your organisation. And the big challenge within business, and especially with digital transformation, is where do we start? How do we know where to go and how to get this right? So, having a quick look at the market, there's still a massive spend on digital transformation, $1.3 trillion across the globe. These figures were also before COVID. COVID has now accelerated the need to digitally transform so that businesses can be sustainable into the future. There's still a massive spend on people. In the USA alone, $5 trillion per annum are spent on people in organisations. And spend on HCM is still massive. But that $29.5 billion is just the spend on vendors' technology. So what we don't do well, though, is we don't track our spend on people and the return that we get from that spend on people. And again, that's where Apitome software comes into play. Apitome software is outcome-based and works across all industry verticals. So what is it? It's a way in which you, in your business and in your industry, can understand the value very quickly that you can get from the people within your organisation. Once you start an engagement to look for value from people within your organisation, based off your industry, you can very quickly get an understanding of the benefits and the measures that you can put in place within your industry to obtain value. Whether you're looking for productivity improvements, compliance improvements, employee experience improvements, Apitome software enables you to quickly identify the benefits and then personalize these benefits to your specific business and to your specific industry. The software is configurable, it's data driven, it has a single source of truth, it provides versioning so that you can do what if analysis, and as and when your business needs change, such as the introduction of COVID, you can quickly realign your business to these changing business needs. So, as I was saying earlier, this is a business management piece of software, so it's not define a business case once, put it in the drawer, and then leave it. As and when the business changes, you simply update the business case. And what this does is it enables super fast time to value. It also enables transparency from anyone at the coalface in the business right through to the shareholder or the government. So what makes this approach different to what has been done traditionally over the years? Traditionally, and I built many of these myself, we built business cases on Excel spreadsheets, on different non-integrated manual ways of building these business cases. We always had to start from scratch, and the process was not repeatable to build these business cases. But the reality was you go through the same process over and over again. So Apitome software is just taking the process of building these business cases and automating it. But the benefit of this is that you can then start to look at aggregated industry data and find out where you sit in your business, in your industry, as compared to your peers. Then the data grows and becomes greater, and then you can start looking at trends within your organisation and how things are changing. So the benefits that you might be achieving in 2021, how are those benefits different to the benefits that you're getting in 2022 or 2023? Or how did they change from 3 or 4 years ago? The whole idea of this software is that it becomes just an integral part of your business. And when your business needs change, your outcomes need to change, you simply just go back and update this within the software. The whole software suite is driven by an administration dashboard. Once you then sit down and start to look at the business outcomes that you're looking to achieve, whether that be making sure that you improve employee experience through digitization, providing shifts on a mobile telephone, trying to shorten the queue length in a retail store, trying to minimize the wait time in an admissions room in a healthcare organisation, or whatever it is that you're looking for in terms of benefits that your people are associated with. You can choose those benefits from the software. Again, if there are benefits that don't exist that are specific to your organisation, you can add those benefits in via the software as well. For each of the different benefits, there is master data that exists in your organisation. It might be the number of payroll staff. It might be the time to calculate payroll or to run each payroll each week. It might be the time that people wait in a queue. Whatever it happens to be, those pieces of master data go in here and then they align back to the business benefits. Then you can place a reality of rolling out your transformation initiatives across your organisation. You can choose to take up all the benefits at once. You can choose to take the benefits up at different times. You can choose to take the benefits in different percentages. So you can, again, run a personalisation over this and align this to your particular organisation and take up the benefits as how they feel right for your organisation. Again, you can come in here and you can do what-if analysis. You can be more aggressive in the take-up of the benefits, or you can be less aggressive or more passive in the take-up of the benefits. Once this data is entered, the software then goes and defines a financial analysis. You can look at a financial analysis anywhere between 1 year and 10 years, and again, you can change this and perform what-if analysis over this. This financial analysis is developed in very much a way that is understood by financial accountants around the globe. The other power of this is that because software is single source of truth, because there's only one set of data in the models, it mitigates any risk of error. I know when I used to create business cases using Excel, it was very easy to make a mistake. It was very easy to make a cut and paste error. And it was very easy for the figures to be delivered back to your senior leadership team to be incorrect or not quite right. And if you find an error in those figures, it can then place a whole question mark over the credibility of the figures that you're presenting back. So this mitigates the risk of any form of financial miscalculation in terms of what you're presenting back to your leadership team. All the outputs are fully flexible, downloadable to Excel. You can also look at best case, likely case, worst case scenarios. And once the data's there, you've got it, and then you can baseline it and continually baseline this data. So that's Apitome software. The other power of this is that these business cases that would often take months to create can now be done in literally days and weeks. So the cost of producing these business cases has now become much more affordable to you as an organisation as well. Apitome software has an entire roadmap. The first module, which is now available, is the business case module. Over time, we will add additional modules into the software, because once you know your business case, that then defining the benefits. Once the benefits are defined, you can understand the requirements that you need. Once requirements are understood, you can then auto-generate configuration for the software technology. You can then align that back to the market changes, and we will continue to adapt and grow Apitome software over time so it becomes a complete business management tool for your organisation. Thank you for taking the time to watch this demonstration. I appreciate it. Any feedback, feel free to contact me directly. I'm very passionate about the workforce, about people, about raising the bar, and about giving back knowledge. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about Apitome software, new age digital transformation with business cases and business management. Thank you. I'm Jared McGrath.